Hmm. Hey guys, it's Melissa. I am working on Cotton Cuts Clue 4, and here's my little package. I'm going to open it up and go ahead and sew it on camera, and I will show you guys as I sew it as I go. And when it's all done, I'll show you the whole block, and let's go ahead and get started here. My colorway is called Cornflower, and the fabric is by Northcott. And this is, of course, my little cheat sheet that shows me which colors are A, B, C, D, etc. I'm going to get my fabric and my instructions out. Put the little package off to the side so I can find it when I'm done. And I'm going to lay my fabric, just slide it off of there, lay it on the ironing board. I don't need to cut or iron anything, so I am good. I'm going to make 2 of section 4. We're going to lay out our fabric as they instruct us to. So I need 8 of E, and I'm just making sure they're all turned right side up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need 4 of B, and B is this really light color. Once again, I'm going to make sure everything's right side up. And to me, it may just be me, but my A and B look a lot alike, so I'm trying to make sure that I don't mix them up. Okay, there's E, B, here's my D. Right side up for that as well. Had to make sure you guys could see what I was doing. So far we have down here E, B, and D. And then I'm going to put down my A's, which are a lighter gray. I think these are a batik, so either side is really right, but I like to look at them anyway. So there's 4 of those that are A's. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the A's. 4 of my D again. Excuse me, there's only 2 of the D in the package. And then I have 2 C's. So we're going to put those both right side up. And then I'm going to start putting these together. Move you down here a little closer. So you can get a better close-up view of what I'm doing. I'm really liking these fabrics. As a matter of fact, I had not signed up for Cotton Cuts, and I watched one of Quilting with Stephanie Stitch's videos with a bunch of sewists on there, and one of the girls, Karen, was using this colorway, and I was just like, oh my, I love that. So I asked her what her colorway was and went and signed up, and I ran out of bobbin thread. Where did I run out of bobbin thread at? I had to wind bobbins on top of everything else. I was not prepared today. I'm sorry. It's all fixed now. me take these off. I'm going to cut this long thread up here. Since I've only got one, I'm just going to snip the thread in between the two with my little surgical scissors. Get those out of the way. And then the next step is I want to press these back so that they are all going the same way. That little piece of thread right there. And then the next step is to put one of these E's on so that once it's all sewn, it will go this way. So I need to put my E on like this. Quarter-inch seam one more time. Double checking myself. Make sure I don't mess anything up. These slightly intimidate me because, like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Because I know that this is a mystery. I don't know what it's going to look like when it comes out or when it's all done. So I want to make sure that I get all my pieces right. So I'm not sitting here panicking when the final clue comes or when they finally tell us how it all goes together. I guess that's how this works. This is my first time doing cotton cuts. All right, quarter-inch, and that's why I've got my quarter-inch foot on here, is because I want to make sure that everything is as accurate as possible. And I've thought about doing this on the Juki, but I started them here and I feel like it probably isn't a good idea to go to a different machine. All right, so let's press those up, and I'm just finger pressing. I'll take them over to the iron in a minute. But I'm kind of finger pressing so that I can see that everything looks like what's on the instruction sheet, the destruction sheet. Okay, so that's the first section, all done. And now it says that I'm supposed to be sewing these to B's as shown. Got to look at it for a second. That looks right. And I'm going to set myself up for success here, since that angle was hard for my brain to come up with. I'm going to put them the way they're supposed to face, and then take one of each. Make sure I'm working with right sides together. Get that string out of there. Some days angles are tough. Some days I look at this and go, okay, I got this. And other days I look at it and go, today must be a day. So we will react appropriately. You're like me, and some days you just think, I don't get that. Or you have to really think about it and make it as easy as possible for yourself. Not that these clues are hard. I'm impressed. I really thought this was going to be way more difficult than it is. But some days my brain just doesn't like the angles. I don't even have pain meds in me today. My 1/4 inch perfect. If that's possible, I don't know that it is. Snip that thread, and I'll bring my daisy over here. For some reason I like daisies. I wonder why. Okay, and then it says open and press. So I'm going to press filter in the house. I'm going to press to the dark side. Whoops. So I'm going to lay them on top of each other and use my fingers to finger press them to the dark side. I just messed that up. I need 2 of these with the light on the left side, and 2 of these with the dark on the left side. So I have to take 2 of these apart and redo them. Anybody gonna sing Seam Ripper for me? Seam Ripper, you're my best friend. And I'm gonna use my little surgical scissors here. I have a seam ripper and I can do the Jenny rip, but I'm kind of wanting to be gentle with these fabrics since I don't have any extra. And I don't want to try to substitute. So what I need here is this way. We got to fix these 2 before we move on. I should have read ahead. I didn't read all the instructions before I started. Shame on me. So now what I want to do is I want to put these together so that the dark is on the left and the light is on the right. And you guys can feel free to laugh at me. I'm going to laugh at myself. Snide comments aren't appreciated, but you can laugh at me. And I know there's a couple of you out there that are going to give me the snide comment anyway. Okay, whatever. Get that extra thread off of there. It doesn't line up quite right. I'm still going to press towards the dark side. And I'm going to both finger press and press with an iron. So let me take these over to the ironing board and I will be right back with you. Give all of our little blocks a press, and I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just pressing it. And I'm pressing to the dark side. Okay, so the next step on our block, lay all these out here so I have them where I need them. D and a D, and I'm going to join it to one of these blocks that we made already. I'm matching up my centers. Still got my 1/4 inch foot on here. Still using a 2.5 inch seam allowance. And making sure that I sew with the crisscross part up so that I can make sure that my points stay. So here's my B and my D, and here is my first part of the block that I made. Sewing with the point up so that I can see that right there. Quarter inch foot. Now I'm getting close to that point. I want to make sure that I stay on the outside of that point so that I don't lose it. And then I just want to make sure everything stays matched up. Let's check and see how we did on our point. Yep, I kept it, which is good. Kept both of them. That's excellent. I'm going to do the same thing with the other two. Matching my corners here. And these are cut, I assume, with a machine. They are absolutely precise. So if I match everything up like I'm supposed to, it should come out perfect. Same here. Matching my center and my corners. I'm trying to be uber precise on this because this is a mystery quilt. I don't know how everything goes together when it's all said and done. And I don't want to be picking things out at the far end, trying to make it match. Okay. There's those two sewn. My threads as I go. Let's double check our points. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now those get set aside for a minute. And then it wants me to join these to the left and right of this. So I'm going to chain piece again. And I am doing one last double check that I have the right side up on all my fabrics. So there's the right side. I just put it on the wrong piece, so I need to seam rip that. So I need to put a piece A on either side of these pieces. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to chain piece and do a 1/4 inch seam. Beauty of YouTube is that you can cut out your boo-boos, but I'm probably not going to. It happens. And rather than cut both of those out, I'm just going to bring this one over and put the piece on the other side. Do it again. And I'm going to do a finger press here. And then now we get to play with this pretty piece. I love this colorway. And I won't say that it saves me tons of thread, but it does save some thread. And a quick iron. All right, so this is how this gets put together. This is how this gets put together, and I'm going to start here without a press, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we've got this week's block all put together and ready to go. I'm going to put it with the rest of my blocks for this Cotton Cuts challenge. And this is week 4. And the way I store these, this goes on the very top because it's my color guide. And I keep the little plastic bags that these came in. And I put the instructions inside the plastic bag with it because it has small and clue 4 on it for me. So I don't have to write anything. I just pay attention to what's in the package. So it goes right back in there. I'll fold the bag over so it doesn't get dusty or dirty. And then it goes up here on my little table. And the only thing I'm throwing away out of this is the package itself. And then everything else gets stored until I get the next month's clue. I appreciate you watching. So everything else gets stored until I get next month's clue. I appreciate you watching. I hope this helps you if you're putting it together. And everybody have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.